Me and I'm going for you guys. That door's open. Low temperature. It's cold. Low temperature. Nice knowing you guys. Nice knowing you. Say that. Whoa! What are you guys doing in the corner? Oh, you guys. Over here like
They're actually not that bad. No. They're really calm. Hey, big guy. Want some help from me again? Hey? You want some from me? Hey? Woo! Didn't hurt me. Didn't hurt. Didn't hurt me.
No, it's the fact that I got it on video.
Did you? Come on. Come on out, yeah.
She's still right in front of me. Fuck, dude. Maybe this just saved us. Hey, man, let's go check it. I take back everything I said, Sandra. I'm so sorry. Holy crap. You got it, right? Yeah. What? How do we get it? To like see it up her foot? I don't think she started a hurt yet. She's strictly been doing foreplay. We're just stroking our hand with 4 hands. Break encounters. That's the movie. Break encounters. What's that? You would fucking hate it, but it's a shitty, low-budget horror movie that's this. The paranormal team but it has some cool shit. Yeah, no.
Let me tell you a horror story about a ghost that did fucking nothing for 35 minutes. We hunted this ghost. We got not much content, and somehow we tried to stretch it out for a full video. The analytics were terrifying. She's here! Holy fuck, she is what? Why does she not care about Sark?
Oh, bless him. They look like they're trying to sleep together. I've not seen them do this in a very, very long time. Bless. Oh, wonder what she's up to. She looks like she's trying to get a comfortable spot. Looks like Artemis is protecting her. Especially when he's trying to sleep. Bless him. Quite sweet watching them.
Everyone's finally being nice to me. What does he have? They're being nice to me.
Just remember red. Just remember red. I think it's a blue.
Ah, they're nice to me now. Yay! The joy was short today.
Oh my god.
Oh, you upload it now, though. Yeah, I upload it for pity views. And people pity you. For all the +4s you just swallowed. Somebody please make it red, make it red. The intensity. I have a +2! Make it red! Here you go. Oh my god. Heathen! Little rats. Little rats squalling around any pride or dignity. You know what? Because I'm not a scumbag, I'm not going to say what cards he has. I sleep on my belly. I want to have belly down, face up. I sleep on my belly and then side. So my belly side. Are you a pretzel? That's how I do it.
Everybody, after we get past 557 and after we terminate launch 2 system securing, we only have 2 minutes 35 seconds at full time before we have to reset it back. Also, another reminder to everybody, when we do the switch to internal power, we will get the Christmas tree effect on the avionics screen. So that is normal, that is to be expected. So just remind everybody that we will get that Christmas tree effect once we go into internal power. Alright, right sequencer on your command. Let's go ahead and initiate the terminal count sequencer for substep alpha and record UTC time, please. Okay. And give us UTC real quick, please. 20, 27, 12. Copy. T-minus 9 minutes.
Alright, it sounds like we actually missed the poll, so we are in the terminal count sequence now, and we are standing by and listening as they progress through their steps.
Yeah, so at this point, they basically initiated CAPU start, and basically those will be coming up on helium. They'll go into a what we call the wiggle test, which is where they'll enable the engines, and then so that's basically coming up here in just a couple of minutes. On the plus side of that, once we get into the engine starts.
T-minus 4 minutes, CAPU starting LO2 securing.
Okay, so LO2 is being secured now, so that they're really moving forward in the plus count here. Still roughly at T minus. So with that, we should be seeing the TVC gimbal profile here in about half a minute or so. Basically, at this point, they got the water system all turned on, which is, we'll see that in some of the views, and that'll basically take care of not only the heat coming off of the engines, but also dampen the tremendous amount of noise that will be coming off. As I mentioned earlier, the hydrogen burn-off igniters will come on at about 12 seconds.
T-minus 3 minutes starting PSN 4.
The inertial navigation mode will be complete at about T-minus 10 seconds. And then basically the enable command for ALS at 9.2 seconds. And then we go into engine start roughly at 6 seconds. Those take about 5 seconds to come up to full operating pressures, and basically at that point the stage control will be go for launch or go for test in this case at 2 seconds, and basically we go forward into our profile for the day.
We're coming up on 2 minutes.
MRT is taking place.
T-minus 2 minutes.
So the call was they just announced at T-minus 2 minutes, which is basically they have finished the gimbal test with the actuators, and they're bringing them back into a null position. And then basically at this point they basically are getting ready for firing up the engines. Again, first stage transitions to internal power, roughly a minute, 30 seconds out.
T-minus 1/3 switch to internal power.
And then the renew gyro compass alignment converges roughly a minute. And we'll have to go for ALS, clear that full control. And T-minus 32 seconds.
T-minus 1 minute following personnel report. Go, no go for ALS, AEA, PEA, AGA, REA, NEA, NCC. Vehicle and speech systems are go for ALS.
And at this point, you see basically the water system has come on full bore.
Right, T-minus 30, we're in ALS.
And you just got the official start of ALS. Next up is the hydrogen burn-off igniters come on at 12 seconds before G0.
Go for engine start.
H-boys are on and engine starts is going okay.
Now, personnel. We've got engine start, and we've got bus count. All personnel, please continue to monitor your system and grasp is in control.
Wow. That's beautiful. What a historical moment. Wow. Holy crap, look all the engine fire.
Plus 50 seconds start. EDC profile.
Oh, they're testing the rocket engines to start moving. So when they basically drift the rocket, it'll go left or right. That's really clever. Wow. Wow. Look at all the thrust coming out of that rocket. So that main orangey brownish colour is supposed to be the main system that is basically, I hear, that it's going to take up the astronauts to the moon in the next 3 or 4 years, I think 3 or 4 years from now. That's what I believe. Holy crap. Look at that beautiful pictures. Wow. This is a day I'm going to remember.
Item 16.
Look at that view. Wow. You wouldn't want to go there. That would literally completely burn your face off. And I mean straight off.
We're just over 5.5 minutes in the plus count.
About 6 minutes.
Wow. Look at the plume. Look at the plume. Wow. All that energy from 3 booster rockets.
We're coming up on 7 minutes of the plus count.
Jeez. Oh, they're doing it again. They're testing the movements in case it's not moving. That is so cool. So, basically, in case you're concerned, those things that are moving, the booster rockets, they're supposed to move. Because it's supposed to help the rocket take up higher. It's basically to move it left or right, as I said earlier.
Alright. REA, can you verify REA on channel 16?
Wow.
REA channel 16, safe engine shutdown. And your shutdown standby prayer. All personnel, that takes us to page 656. All personnel go to page 656 to start the post-hot fire shutdown securing operations.
Wow.
All right.
Got personnel on page
Bill, as you said
656.
earlier, as we talked about earlier, the team is hoping to get at least 4 minutes of data. And we
Wow. Look at all that steam coming out of it.
Alright, they are proceeding with their shutdown procedures now. As we said earlier, the team was hoping to get at least 4 minutes of data, and they did get more than 8 minutes, excuse me. So they should have gotten what they need. The team will obviously need to look at that data, but based on what we've seen, Bill, tell us more about what it looked like to you.
Yeah, so they clearly got the full duration that they were after, which is really great news. And I think you heard the applause. They had, the commanded shutdown, which is exactly what they were looking for. They had no TCC violations, test commit criteria violations that would have prompted an early shutdown. So that was really good news. clearly there's a lot of data that's going to have to be analyzed. The engineers got to see what worked and what didn't, or what needs to be tweaked and what doesn't. But that said, I think the applause says a lot about how the team feels. They got through the test, and it looks pretty good right now.
Wow. What we've just witnessed is something that is going to be part of history and going to be in my memory for many, many years to come. Right now, I know you can hear the sounds of the booster rockets firing right now. So what they're doing is they're just replaying what's been recorded and what was broadcasted earlier on. So yeah, there's a lot actually going on in the recorded broadcast that was from Artemis, from the Artemis booster rockets. So in case none of you are aware, I've been keeping up with what's been going on. So they've been quite passionate about how the rockets will work. So I've learned that they're going to go for a similar method that they did with, I believe, with the shuttle program, where they're going to have 2 boosters on either side. And apparently, I believe it is, I believe it's 10 times more powerful than the Saturn V rocket, which is the rocket that took the very astronauts to the moon in 1969, which is the man who said one small step, and that is Neil Armstrong. And I believe the rocket's going to have some stages, and I also believe that they are going to have a lunar gateway. So basically what that means is that they're going to have a thing that will orbit around the Earth and the moon. So basically, so they'll be having like I believe a size of a car kind of size, excuse me, that will basically be able to whisk the the humans to the moon and then back. So it has, I believe, like a certain period of time, and while that orbits around the Earth and the moon, which is lunar, that's basically what it is. So in case you didn't know, Artemis is actually supposed to be a twin of, or sister of, Apollo. According to the Greek mythology, apparently this gets a little bit confusing. So it turns out that Zeus gave birth to these 2 goddesses from his forehead, and they grew up just like that into fully grown women. That's how the story goes. That's how the gods work in this whole thing. So that is the reason why they call it Artemis, because the Artemis program is basically supposed to be a program that explains only, basically it's just saying it's a sister version of the Apollo, which is the Apollo program was the one that took, as some people would know, as the Apollo mission was to take up humans to basically the moon. And now this predecessor, the Artemis program, is going to do that. And yeah, so it's amazing. I believe there's going to be 2 drones. So there's going to be, I believe, a rover that is going to go onto the moon, to search for water, and there's going to be another one that is going to go, I believe, around the like the lunar surface, just to orbit around. It's like a little satellite that's going to go around. I think it's to like map the area a bit better, but I didn't actually pay attention because I was just too fascinated with the video footage I'd just seen. So yeah, so I can't wait to see more, and congratulations to the Artemis team. I can't wait to see more. And my little man, which I've named after... Oh, I can't zoom in. My little man that I've named after your space program. I'm sure he's very proud of being part of your program, as something that I will always remember, naming my little man Artemis the goldfish. Hey, come on, it's enough of that. Leave it alone. Did you get a bit surprised there, Artemis? It's okay. It does happen, buddy. Did you not realise she was right behind you? It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Well, she likes you, that's the main thing. Rest in peace, little guy. You think that my fish are gonna be small forever? You think wrong. Look at these bad boys. This pond is absolutely massive. I'm not even joking. There's one that looks exactly like Artemis. Look at the size of him. You can't see him very much, but there he is. Look at that. Wow. He's like literally a size larger than my hand. It's absolutely insane. So over there, you got more, and there's one that looks quite similar to Artemis. These guys are a little chubby, but that's just the place that I normally work at. Look at it. There are absolutely hundreds of them in here. Oh, he's having a little yawn. Nice. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, so think twice on getting goldfish, because I definitely did when I got Noble and Artemis, and now Athena. Look at the size of them. That's what made me think about their size. They are absolutely huge. And there's one that looks very similar to Noble.